Hello, everybody. I'm Gina, and I come back to the part 2 of comparison, or not say comparison. That's not a good word, to demonstrate what's the different channeling method. So you just watch the channeling method of use without tool and use tool. So without tool, I basically tap into the collective consciousness I call creators unconditional love, that frequency, seventh plane. That's how I usually do that with Zeta healing. And then I did angel card reading, so you can use card to read. If you start channeling, the card pretty much can guide you, and you can practice with that. And in this video, I'm gonna use the Akashic records and also the Transchanneling to channel Germain and his team to bring the message forward. So I have been doing conscious channeling, at least aware, knowing that I'm channeling for the last 4 years. And before that, I always just know, I have a lot of realization, or I have a lot of things just come to me. I didn't know that was I already brings messages through. So but I just practiced Transchanneling in the last week or so, and I just called it to do a video to pull all this different way of channeling together for you guys, so you have a better understanding of how things works. And maybe you want to learn how to conscious channeling or trans channel. Not say you are not, actually you are all channeling message one way or another. You just don't know. So you don't know what you don't know, but when you know, you can actually strengthen that and work with that. Okay. So in the last video, I already connected with my guides for the whole session. But when I do Akashic records channeling, we have specific prayer, and I still like to read them because it's helped me to activate the energy. And when you do channeling, you have to drink a lot of water. So these days I have been extra thirsty and then a lot of sensation in my mouth. And you can watch the video I put on about the ascension symptom, actually channeled through Germain and his team. Okay, so Akashic record is a living library, records anything happened in the past, right now, and in the future. But future timeline always change. Then you have free will to change. And also, yes, this is, they actually mentioned that too, there is no actual past, present, future. It's a timeline stacking. Okay. When we say past, is actually we still can tap into past. That's why Akashic record, when this point of now moment, I can tap into different timeline. But that's, we call timeline, but human 3D is the only place we have time and space. And I think that just screwed people up so much, right? Okay, without further ado, let's get into that. I am that I am, and therefore I am love. I'm the point of light in the multiverse. I'm child of God. I own all my power and remembering that we are one. I now direct divine love to the highest frequency for the highest healing and enter the Akashic field. I open the record of me, granted permission from the masters and teachers and loved ones to transform, uncover, transmute, and recover all that is in perfect love. I hope. One second. The record now is open. We are the Akashic record keepers. We welcome Gina to be here. Actually, it's been a while for her to tap into us because she was practicing other way to bring the messages through. So we actually very excited to have her here, and we want to bring the messages through the theme of what's going on in the world. So we are the Akashic record keepers. From the Gina's awareness that she actually have a lot of heart the sensation, and along with her throat. So we want to just let you know that on the planet right now, there are so many of you are going through how to speak the true version of yourself. That's almost from a heart-centered way. You are actually willing to strip away the fear of how people judge you, how people see you, whether people receive you or not. It's almost the energy of is enough, that we're gonna stand up for ourselves to actually deliver the message that help the people around us. You all started to understand that how important of each of your energy is. Actually, Gina already touched a little bit before in her other videos, like talking about the heart and the throat chakra. So a lot of you have this throat and heart activation, and literally, actually Gina is connecting why she felt what she felt, and because she haven't tapped into the Akashic record in the last week or so, because she's practicing other channeling thing. But we want to validate her. Actually, the message she channeled through Ascended Masters, Germain and his team, is in the last 2 videos she mentioned about the heart, or the Ascended Masters mentioned about heart and throat. We just want to validate that message, that we are working on your throat chakra. We are working on your thymus, which is upper chest chakra and heart chakra. More and more people at this specific point of life, a specific point of time on the earth plane, you all called to step forward, to speak from your heart center, to activate your own how we use that word, your own channel. Yes, that's the word we want to use. Your own channel to bring message forward. For collective message wise, we want to validate this point, but we also want to talk about this timeline. A lot of people are asking about war and things going on in the human world. We didn't want to go too deep about that, because it's everybody's choices. We can see different people have different timeline in your own Akashic field. You always have the free will. Now Gina is having the solar plexus. Yes. Also in the sacral, actually guilt and shame. That a lot of you feel this guilt and shame for you felt you could do more, but you couldn't do more. Also self-blame and guilt come here too. So you blame yourself that you could do more, but you couldn't do more. We know this is even a little bit complicated, but we think that you get the idea of that when you know that you could do more, but because of certain pressure, of certain restriction, because you see a lot of things are multi-generation trauma. A lot of things in the world is multi-generation trauma. And if on the personal level, you really like that neighbor, you really like that person, but because of the pressure of the generation trauma or the country created separation, that you almost feels like that you know that you could do something to help, but also the pressure of being in this, from this country, from this category, from this box, that you almost feels like you couldn't help more, and actually that actually killing you inside of you. So a lot of self-blame and criticize come through. But we want to bring the messages through. Is like we're talking about this because of a lot of things, things happen in the world, that you realize that that's not who you want to be and what you want to be. So you are learn to open your heart to almost what's going on, show to you a deeper level of some things you never even discovered that before. So it's like we try to give Gina a good example, because she like use those examples to bring the message through. It's like you will never know which side you choose to stand if that thing doesn't happen. You can hypothetically to think about when things happen, I'm gonna stand for myself in my own shoe, or I'm gonna, choose the left or right. Does make sense? So this war, there's a lot of things happen in the world that allow you to see where you at on the energetic level, to either you gonna support left or right, or you actually say, can we bring the energy in the middle, have this balance and unity. So unity through diversity, actually, it's very fun. Thank you. Anything else? Thank you. Okay, that's it. They say that that's this message is enough for us to get a hold of what the difference is. And why I'm still in the record, we want to say, or I want to say, is a lot of time information is all connected, and it doesn't matter which channel way of channel the message. You're gonna trust yourself that your channel is receiving the energy. And we're talking about the willpower. Your solar plexus here is the trust. So they are saying the trust is not trust. Gina's using this to demonstrate different way of channeling, but doesn't matter which way you use to channel. The message one way or another way come out actually pretty close, right? So I started with conscious channeling, then I use card. Actually, they're like, well, the 3 card you guys just drew, isn't that, you need trust in the child, the 5 years old child. They never question about what's going on. They play, they have fun, they cry, they angry, a lot of emotions pass through. That's how you return to that pure version of you, be all that you are. You already healed, you already enlightened, So they are saying it still bring back to, because the purpose of Gina to demonstrating is different way of channeling, but we want to tell you that each way to channel, basically the message come out pretty similar. Because it depends on what message you tap in and how you tap in. They just messages have different layers, just like Akashic records have different time, they stack with each other. So the message have different layers, depends on which how you channel it, but you trust the message you breathe through is match the frequency that you carry, and we will tune into the message, tune into your frequency, use the words that to bring the messages through. Gina, English is not her first language. We use her vocab, use her perspective, understanding, and vocab to bring the messages through. So we want to thank you for being here, and amen, amen, amen. The record now is closed. Okay, how you guys doing? All right, now the last one is very kind of close to conscious channeling, but when I do conscious channeling, I open my eyes, just like I could close my eyes too, but I was trying to using a way to describe the conscious channeling and the transchanneling. I feel like conscious channeling is more of people send you a package. You open the package to dissect what's going on. But transchanneling is you are that package, if that makes sense. So I'm in that package. So actually, I don't know I am that package. Does that make sense? So if I don't know when I'm packaged, basically I'm telling you how I feel when I'm in the package. First, conscious channeling is I saw there's package. I saw how it's outside. I already know how to open that package. I already kind of organize my thoughts, level 1, level 2, level 3. So I'm bringing the messages through. Almost it's more logical. When transchanneling is a lot of time when I'm done, I go back and was what did I say? It's just almost just like raw, everything just come out. I'm like, what was in this package is like I need to actually go back to revisit what's the thing in package. First, conscious channeling is like I'm already kind of like the package, the zip file. I unzipped it. I also saw this folder name, So folder 1 is talking about this. Folder 2, folder 3. So I will go with that. But when you do transchanneling, basically, I don't know. I'm in the package. So let's see what's the package they want to bring through, okay? Just wait a moment. We are Saint Germain. We are welcome you to come to this fun part. We call fun part with Gina. it's really fun that Gina actually had this idea, and actually she's wondering why she has this idea to do this fun thing. Is because we want to let you know that you all can channel, and actually this channel, because she does channeling work for a couple of years, and she already built this foundation of basic channeling, and she has so many tools, and she's very curious about different way of channeling. So we give her this idea of actually come to do this kind of this video to demonstrate to you guys what is the different way of this channeling. So thank you so much for being willing to do this kind of work. So we're going to talk about actually when we connect with the channel the energy, or channel the energy connected with us, is the first thing come out is that it's this left heart center opening, or a lot of you guys have a lot of stress right now, a lot of stress, a lot of anger. That stress and anger come from a lot of things happening that it's in the human world. That's a lot of things that impact your financial world. It's impact a lot of your relationship. A lot of the conversation is heated. Almost feels like this when you guys had a George Floyd event happen, create a lot of separation, create a lot of the different perspective, opinion, and choose the sides. And now the world is involving it's not just black people or darker skinned people or Asian hate. We had Asian hate also in 2020. So it's not just about this two races, or you guys call the races, we don't see it, but in the human world now we involve so many different countries in the world that seems that it collectively itself, it has a lot of anger, resentment, stress, anxiety, and this heartbreaking moment of that. So we want to speak on that a little bit. And there's a lot of fear happening in the collective, and a lot of you are feeling the feeling in the collective, and you being called to open your heart a little bit more and have more love and compassion. And actually this channel, because she always let me correct that, she is very familiar with her Asian culture, which is the Eastern teaching with Buddha, with Kuan Yin, and that's a lot of things she does is love and compassion, self-love and self-compassion, and that's why her energy or her frequency is so easy to channel us, is because the love and compassion is very, very similar, and actually Kuan Yin is on our team as well. So but back to this love and compassion, a lot of you are empath. You try to understand what's going on. When you try to understand what's going on, feeling what's the feeling is almost feels like it's overwhelming, and you don't know how to help because this is compassion part. Compassion is a lower compassion is a higher, a deeper level or perspective of the empathy. So a lot of you are asking, how can I help? So when you realize that you carry a lot of fear, when we carry a lot of fear, we're actually not helping. We actually not helping the situation, because with the fear, you don't know what to do, right? You are afraid if a certain person you post, because your country is involved in the war right now. It's like your own people might not gonna say many kind of things towards you when you post certain things, but in your heart you are open for the unity, for the peace, and for the harmony for the whole world. So it's actually this anger, this frustration came from that you want to help but you don't know how to help. But we want to invite you to tune into your own heart, to tune into your inner child. When you were a child, 3-4 years old, you almost see everything as part of who was supposed to be. When you see people, you're always curious. You smile to people. Doesn't matter what color and who they are. This is the innocence of the child. So tap into your inner child, open your heart even more, because the main thing is to have a lot of heart healing. Yes, we do want to acknowledge that the card we drew, that it was inner child healing, and because Gina is thinking about that, and she wants us to talk about that. Yes, we talk about inner child healing. That's why in so many videos we're talking about to expand your heart center and transmute the fear to love. What's the worst thing could happen? What you afraid of? Where does this fear come from? And do you still want to carry this fear? It's your choice. You have free will. You can choose where you want to vibrate, and where you can choose what to say, you can choose who to help and what to help. And sometimes it's more of energetically help. If you put more peace and harmony, you are actually help the world have another percentage of the peace and harmony, and you actually help the collective to transmute this fear back to love, transmute this chaos to the peace and harmony. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Wow. I didn't know that's the package, is it? And when I'm looking back, that's what I'm talking about. That when I do transchanneling, I come out, I kind of know what I kind of remember we were talking about the heart, the word, separation. But I actually need to go back to watch the video that I just took to summarize that. So this is so far the biggest differences with conscious channeling and the transchanneling is that I need to go back to actually to see what's packaged, what kind of package I just received. So I hope that works. Hope this help you to have a better understanding of different way of channel. This is my first time to do this. Actually, really fun, So if you feel free to comment and share and or like reach out, because those different way, different tools. So different people more vibrating with different tools. Somebody more of they want to see it, so they want to do card reading, and also Akashic records is literally the other three you actually cannot really like see what's going on, but they are all tools, okay? And actually I'm still feel like dizzy with their energy right now. So let me disconnect first. So also transchanneling, it actually take a lot of your energy because you are blending with Ascended Master's energy, kind of brings the message through. So it requires us to vibrate a little bit higher. So if the package come on the porch, I see as external, so I open the package. But if you come in with a package, you are in with the package, so it's take a little bit of time to get out of that. So it's very important to disconnect with Ascended Masters, disconnect with whoever you're channeling. Because now after I use 3-4 different way of channeling, now I can actually with transchanneling, I think it so far actually take a lot of my energy right now. Drink a lot of water, and I just had food, so I also feel hungry because I've been connecting in the last 40 minutes or so. But yeah, feel free to reach out, and I'm doing healing work, like I said, in the last 4 years called Inner Sensory Healing. And on my website, innersensoryhealing.com, you can see all the services I provide. If you're interested in any of them, feel free to reach out. And I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to see your feedback and your comments and reach out, okay? If you have any question you want me to channel through, I will do that. And I can't wait to reach you to 1,000 followers so I can do the live channeling, and I can play different channeling method with you guys as well. So take care.